Plastic Cactus here, bringing unto thee a Dragon Maze pre-release draft. From what I've seen about this set, I am not too impressed. Let's see if actually playing with it can change my mind. Okay, here we are. Now, I know very little about this set, but I think I know enough not to first pick Flesh and Blood, marrying me into a Golgari Gruul hybrid right away. So let's let's not do this, I think. Nah, maybe. I don't know. It seems pretty good. I like Blood. What else do we have to offer here? Nothing really is speaking to me. I guess Battering Crasis seems okay in a Simic deck. Drown of Filth seems terrible. Maze Abomination. I mean, it's got a nice body, but for 6 mana... no. Crasis Incubation is technically removal. Maybe that's the pick? Yeah. Maybe we'll just try to go Gruul. I think Blood's probably good enough. I think Blood's better than Crasis Incubation. I don't know if I'll ever be able to Flesh and Blood, fuse it, but I think it might be worth it just for Blood. Skylasher would fit nicely into a little Gruul thing, or perhaps a Gruul Selesnya, or a, I don't know, Gruul whatever, Gruul Golgari. Either way, Skylasher's a pretty good card. I think I'm going to pick that. I think Bronzebeak Moat will be pretty good in Limited as well, but I bet you Skylasher is probably a little better. I mean, even just a Flash alone. Yeah, let's do it. Let's pick the Skylasher. I think the Deputy of Acquittals is decent in Limited as well. I would surmise so anyway. You know, Steeple Rock, fine. Nivix Cyclops maybe even, but you have to really support it. So we'll do Skylasher. It also fits our colors, even if we do go Golgari and not Gruul whatsoever. But I would certainly splash the red for Blood if I was going to do that. So what do we got? Armed and Dangerous. I feel like that could be a pretty good win condition. Give and Take. Give anyway would fit my deck. Vishino First Blade. I really like this card, but we're definitely not going to be Boros, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. These two cards are both better than Vishino First Blade. I imagine this being removal and this being a solid creature all around, whereas this will be great on its first turn, but then just a 2/2 after that. So I think we need to go, what? The Gatekeepers, no. The Maze Behemoth, again, a nice body, but I'd rather not. Man. Armed and Dangerous, I guess. I mean, if I cast it, it's a good win condition. I just need the creatures to back it up. So let's hope I get those creatures to back it up. Feral Animist may be one of those creatures. Yeah. Mutant's Prey. I don't think this is the deck for Mutant's Prey. What else? Nothing else really speaking to me. Battering Crasis might be better than Feral Animist. I like it. I think he's a good card. Maybe I want that instead, but you know, it is common. I feel like we'll see that more often than the Feral Animist. Again, I don't really know anything about drafting this set. I'm just kind of learning by doing right here in front of you all. We'll do the Feral Animist. I remember it being just a lackluster card in the original Ravnica, but something that you would play. I really like Ascended Law Mage. I am nowhere near the colors for it. Maybe I should switch over to white and blue at this point, but I don't think so. It's still not as good as Skylasher and Blood, specifically, I'm pretty sure. So I think we'll do Rubble Belt Maka. It's a 3/3 for 4, but the Blood Rush is really cheap, and Blood Rush is good with Feral Animist. I think it's more important that I get this the 4-mana creature instead of the 6-mana creature. But again, I would play a Maze Behemoth if I had to. Behemoth, if you will. Rubble Belt Maka, it is. What do we want here? Well, Tithe Drinker's probably the best card. This is one of the few commons that I'm like, whoa, that's amazing, as far as when I looked over all the cards in the spoiler. But Rakdos Drake is decent as well, and it'll be easier for me to play that than it will be for me to play the Tithe Drinker. So someone who is going to be in Orzhov is going to be quite happy because I have to take the Rakdos Drake. I believe green, red, splashing black looks like where I'm going. So that's what I'll do. What's next? Phytoblast seems interesting. Woodlock Crawler, I think that's a pretty neat card. I like it, but I'm not going to pick it. I think it might actually be Guildgate time, right? How's Loss? I would play Loss, but I think Rakdos Guildgate, get this out of the way now. Nothing else seems to be... Oh. Well, this is removal. I think I have to take this. Not the best removal I've ever seen. Pretty bad, actually, but something that I think I need to play. Carnage Gladiator. I would definitely play Carnage Gladiator. I like Carnage Gladiator. Happy to do it. Well, a 2-3 for 3, but it is just Defender. I don't know how relevant his ability is going to be. Maybe I just would rather have the Maze Abomination. I guess. Yeah, I think so. At least this can attack. And give all my multicolored dudes Death Touch. Yeah, Feral Animist and Carnage Gladiator with Death Touch. Perfect. Toil and Trouble. I'll probably cast Toil and be happy about it. I don't know how often Trouble's going to come into it. But yeah, I'll take this, and I'll toil away. Rakdos Cluestone seems decent. Certainly better than anything else. Maze Behemoth. I mean, these things are coming across every single time. No one wants to take them, so I will take the Rakdos Cluestone ahead of it. Assuming I will eventually get the Behemoth as a throwaway pick eventually. Same deal, got another Cluestone. Yep, what'd I say? There's a Behemoth, and I will take it over the Cluestone. I certainly won't be playing more than 2 or 3 Cluestones. I already have 2. I will take Mending Touch for sideboard against the deck with a shitload of removal, I guess, but that's not something I will be main decking, I'm fairly certain. Go away. So, first pack, not too great, but I don't know what I would be expecting from this stupid set. I really like Thrashing Mossdog. I think that it's an excellent limited card, especially. Ubzat's Aid is probably pretty great too, but I'm not going to splash it, so I'm going to ignore it. The pick is either Mossdog or another Gladiator, and honestly, I really think Thrashing Mossdog is going to be great. It's a really good card, from what I've seen. I mean, the Scavenge isn't that relevant, but a 3/3 with Reach for 4 is pretty good for a common. It's about as good as you can hope for a common. And the Scavenge is just a bonus in late game. So we'll take that over. Oh, Scab Clan Giant. This is removal, more or less. So I'll pick it. What else do we have? Bread for the Hunt. I feel like this will only be good in Limited and nowhere else, but I would certainly play it if I was in Simic, but I'm not. I'm certainly not playing blue or white at this point. There's no way I'll be able to make that work, so we're not going to do it. We're going to take the Scab Clan Giant. Don't need another Maze Behemoth ever again. Riot Piker. Yeah, I hate the whole attack every turn. I mean, attack each turn if able bullshit, so we're definitely going to ignore it for now anyway. Scab Clan Giant. Big dude, kill something when it comes in. Not bad. I think... Oh, well, I gotta take Putrefy, obviously. But I would play Gruul War Chant, and I think that it will actually be a very good card in Limited. Not as good as Putrefy, but I hope I see another one of these, because I would love to play it, and I think it'd be great in this deck. Same deal with the Zerataw Druid, just a fantastic creature. Ramping me up, hurting them as I'm doing it. It's an excellent creature, but I have to take Putrefy. I don't really have much of a choice. This the best removal in the set. So, arguably the best removal in all of Return to Ravnica's triple block set. So, we're going to take it. Spike Jester, I would play, I suppose. I mean, it's a surprise 3 damage. Nothing else is really speaking to me. Crawl Warrior. Ugh. Gross. I mean, if I'm spending 6 mana on this later to make it a 5/5, I'm going to feel like an idiot. I'd rather have the Spike Chester, I believe. But time will tell. I could always take another Cluestone, but Spike Chester. I think I would play one more Cluestone, especially since mana fixing isn't the best in Triple Dragon Maze. I gotta definitely pick up some guild gates, 1 or 2 for sure. Not Selesnya guild gate though. I hate this card. I mean, it's really gimmicky and fun flavor wise, but it's just so fucking useless. Do believe this is the best gatekeeper, and I'm gonna hope I get some gates because this is what I'm going to be picking. Don't see anything else striking my fancy. Again, I think Nimic Cyclops will be good in a deck, but not mine. Same deal with Deputy of Acquittals. So, Ubulsar Gatekeepers. Now, do I take Loss? Or do I take another Cluestone? I think I'll take the Cluestone and be good on Cluestones. Oh, Debt to the Deathless. Pretty good, but again, not for me. Oh man, I really don't want to take another Behemoth. Shit. I guess it's the Ceruli Gatekeepers. I mean, it's a 2/4, it blocks pretty well. Ugh, so gross. Okay. Down and dirty. I'm gonna take it. I gotta remember when I'm playing against Boros that there's a shitload of these going around, so there's a lot of hasty 4/4s coming my way. Yeah, I'll take this. I might even play it for the down part anyway, and dirty has its uses. I'm not going to play another Cluestone, so I'm just going to take Gleam of Battle so other people can't use it. I don't know how fast this set is, but if that comes into play, I feel like it could change the game in a very sad way for me. What is next? So far, I think that this deck is average at best, but I don't actually know what I'm talking about since I've never drafted it before. I've got a few good cards that I'm excited to play with, Putrefy, chief among them, but I'm not that excited about it. I feel like this is just a terrible card, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can do it. I can do another Maze Behemoth that I hope not to play. Yay! That's what I was hoping for. I really like Rule War Chant. I'm happy to play that. I'm going to take the Krasis Incubation so other people can't. But I'm certainly not going to be playing it. Same deal, Deputy of Acquittals. No one else can play it. I don't think I'll be playing this. I mean, I guess it's a sideboard card, in theory. All for the guilds. No, thank you. You are terrible. You are an awful, awful card. The most situational of the situational. Hey, double Skylasher. I'll do it. Otherwise, there's just the Rebel Belt Maka. Unflinching Courage. Ooh, that thing. And that's such a beast. I would maybe consider splashing this if Skylasher wasn't here. But I think Skylasher is a good card. And I'm going to take it. Certainly shuts down the Azurius and Is It Flyers deck. Except for that 1/3/1 first strike flyer. That's purely white. All these Selesnya Guildgates. Well, I think I could play Rot Farm Skeleton. Certainly over Maze Behemoth. What's Sinister Possession? No. No, I don't think so. I feel like in rare cases this could be useful, but Rot Farm Skeleton will be more useful on more occasions. Even just as a, you know, if 4-1 attacker, you have to deal with it. It's coming your way. I want the Rakdos Drake, but I think it's time I stop fucking around and pick up some guild gates. Rakdos Guild Gate is a guild gate, so welcome to the party, pal. I want a couple more if I can. Black, red, green. That's what we're all about here. Black, red, green. Come to me. I said, come to me. Thank you, that's very kind of you. I already have an armed and dangerous Corrodes the Gorgon. Yeah, hey, I'll never use the second ability, but a 2-5 with Death Touch for 5 seems reasonable to me. Let's pick it up. Definitely cutting one, if not both, of these Maze Behemoths. I'll keep the Abomination. What else will I cut? I'm not sure yet. We'll look at that later. But I want all 3 of these Keystones, maybe? Just for mana fixing. Especially if I don't get another Guild Gate. And I don't. Morgue Burst. How good is that? I like Sin Collector, but again, I'm not an Orzhov. Looks like the Orzhov is pretty open. I kind of regret not switching over at this point, but it's too late. It's too late. Maybe I just want Battering Crassus over Morgue Blast. Seems pretty expensive. I don't know how good this card is. I'm going to take the Krasis, but that could be completely wrong. I feel like the cost is, and the fact that I have to take something out of my graveyard when I might only have like a few small guys in my graveyard is going to make Battering Krasis better, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. Another Thrashing Mossdog. I'm happy to play that. Another Gorgon or another Thrashing Mossdog or another semi-removal. Not Maze Rusher. I like Thrashing Mossdog. I really do. I think it's better than Corrodes the Gorgon since I don't have any. Since her second ability is irrelevant. I mean, the Scavenge will be useful in late game, especially since I have so many Thrashing Mossdogs. I'm not afraid to trade early on, and Flyers is a problem. Do I want Give? I want Give more than I want anything else, that's for sure. I'll take it and probably not play it, but I'll take it. Feral Animist. Let's get another one of those guys. I can't even bring myself to get this Maze Behemoth. But what else could I even do? Gross. Hey, I'm the proud new owner of a Selesnya Keystone. Cluestone. Sorry. Showstopper seems so bad to me. Seems like such a shitty card. I'll take another Mending Touch for the sideboard, I guess. Uncovered Clues, what are you? Not anything I could ever play. Hidden String seems like it would be okay. Not in my deck, obviously, but okay. So let's steal it from my opponents. I don't know, dude. I don't know. So, I think this deck is okay. I think it could, it has some potential, only because I don't think anybody knows what they're doing right now. So I'll be playing against other people that don't know how to build good at Dragon Maze decks. And so I have a decent chance. But then again, since I'm not really excited about this set, I might have an above average set of cards here, and I just don't even really know it. I mean, I know for a fact Thrashing Mossdog is going to be good and limited. and I've got 3 of them. As well as Skylash is just a good card in general. All right, I will take this Morg Burst, and maybe I'll play it if I have room for it. Why is this stupid? This is, ugh. I'm so flustered even thinking about it. It's a terrible card. I think I might have a Clue Stone of almost every flavor. Flesh and Blood, Armed and Dangerous. Okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe I have something better than I thought. We'll see. The Drake. The Flames. The Gate. No, I mean, the Gatekeepers is never going to be relevant because I only have 1 gate, so we'll come back to that. 2 Skylashers. A Battering Crasis. 3 Mossdogs. A Putrefy. All these, we'll try the Morg Burst out. Feral Animus, Gruul War Chant, Scabclan Giant. Let's go. Rakdos Cluestone, Gruul Cluestone, Golgari Cluestone. Need a couple more things. Well, down and okay, we want Flesh and Blood. And then do we want Armed and Dangerous, Down and Dirty? Yeah, those are really our only options. Armed and Dangerous or Down and Dirty. I'm thinking Armed and Dangerous. Yeah, let's try that out, I believe. Not by rarity, you stupid moron! So, I think this could work out. I mean, most of my cards are very cheap. All things considered. This is just a 2/4. It'll never work. I know it's an above average card, but it'll never work. I only have the 1 Guildgate, so I can't do it. The Abominations, I feel like they don't do enough either. I'd rather play, say, Morg Burst in its place, I think, just to try it out. But what would I be Morg Bursting? Well, I suppose the Rot Farm Skeleton is a good thing to Morg Burst. If I don't want to do his other ability, or even just the where are you? The Spike Jester. That's 3 damage. That could be useful. Carnage Gladiator's 4 damage. Hopefully he won't be getting into the graveyard because of the Regenerate, though. I don't know. Maybe it isn't that great. If the best I can hope for is 4 damage, and even then, just the Scab Clan and the other one there. Nah, we'll try it out, let's experiment with it. So this is what I'll do. I'll add some land, and we'll run with this. 7/4/5, what are we looking at? We do want green early, so that's good. 7 part, I'm right on with. This actually might be completely fine. 7/4/5, I think that for once, I don't want to make any alterations to the suggestions that the Magic Online client has given me. So we'll do it. And we'll run it through like this. See you soon.